Welcome to your deep flow yoga flow. This is going to be really easy, really restorative. We're going to do a lot of hip openers, a lot of stretching. So, really, I promise that you've probably already done the hardest part, which is showing up, which is sitting on your mat, pressing play. So, let's get started. Go ahead and come to child's pose. Yeah. Let's start in child's pose. So you'll start with your feet, toes together, knees as wide as your mat. Bring your bum into your heels. Go ahead, stretch your hands out and let your forehead fall to the mat. Go ahead, take a few deep breaths in and out here. And can you imagine with every inhale, just reaching those arms even a centimeter further? With every exhale, can you sink your hips into the mat? Inhaling through your nose, that deep Ujjayi breath. And exhaling through your nose. See if you can send your breath to your belly, those deep belly breaths. Beautiful. We'll come to all fours, coming into a few cat-cows here. So lift your gaze up, bum up, belly down, making that U shape with your spine. And on your exhale, just reversing, making that upside down U and looking your gaze at your belly button, fingers pushing into the mat. Inhale, reverse, looking up, belly down, feeling that nice stretch. Exhale, reverse, gaze to spine or belly button. One more deep breath in, look up, chin up. Exhale, reverse. Go ahead and curl your toes, bring your hands forward, and we'll go into our first downward facing dog. This will be a slower moving class, so there's no rush with any pose. Give yourself a moment to land here now. Go ahead, feel your feet grounded into the mat. Pushing your heels closer to the ground, feeling that stretch in your legs, sending your tailbone to the sky. Feeling that same grounding in your wrists, not only dumping in your wrists, but also bringing weight into your knuckles, your fingertips. Take a few more deep breaths here, breathing in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And yoga flow is just that, it's a flow. You're constantly breathing, moving with your breath. So let's go ahead and do that now. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale. Can you come forward to the top of your mat? Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up, rise up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. And even in this pose, just grounding your feet into the mat, bringing your awareness to your body, starting with your feet, imagining all four corners of your feet grounding into the mat beneath you. Bringing that micro bend to your knees. thighs are strong, engaged. Can you tuck your tailbone under? So you're not poking out, but just tucking your tailbone so your core is engaged. Bring your your shoulders down. If they're up, if there's tension in your shoulders, just let them fall down. Let your arms just fall to either side, arms, palms open. Allow your gaze to just be forward and just feeling that difference, those slight adjustments feel, bringing that awareness, that presence into every muscle of your body. Take a deep breath in and out. That's it. Go ahead, reach up, rise up, look up. And on your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway, lift flat back. Exhale, come to a high plank. And really slow here. You can come down to your knees. Come forward, down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Just landing here, taking a deep breath in, again, grounding. And with every exhale, can you reach that tailbone even 1 inch, 1 millimeter higher to the sky? On your next inhale, you can come up to your toes, bend your knees, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Go ahead and catch your elbows here. Let your head dangle, shake your head yes. Shake your head out no. Just let your entire upper body be heavy. There's no effort. There's no holding. Just completely letting go here. Again, rooting your feet, all 4 corners of your feet into the mat, maybe rocking side to side if that feels good. Beginning to straighten your legs if they're not already. And bring your toes together, coming up halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 1 more, sunny. Reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, coming into that plank, chaturanga, high to low plank, going on your knees if you need. Upward facing dog, chest is up, elbows are back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead, reach your right leg up, step it through for warrior 1. Warrior 1, front foot is straight, 90-degree bend in your leg, back foot is on 45. Come up, arms up, chest up, gaze up, root down into your feet, your bended knee there. And on your next inhale, open up. Warrior 2. Warrior 2, back foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Go ahead, inhale, flip your palm, reach back, lift back. And coming down to your mat. Back foot goes back or floats, chaturanga, high to low. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift that left leg up. Step it through, warrior 1. All the way up. Inhale to root, exhale to rise. 1 more breath to land here. Bringing that core in, tailbone in always. And open up, warrior 2. Warrior 2. Back leg is straight, front leg 90 degrees. Go ahead, reverse, reach back, look back. And cartwheel those hands to the ground. Come into a child's pose here. Go ahead and Just take this moment to catch your breath. Catch your breath, slow your breath, come back to those even inhales and exhales. That's it. And we'll move into some hip openers now. When you're ready, coming up to all fours, back into that downward facing dog. Go ahead, lift your right leg high and then step it through into a crescent lunge. But bring your back leg back here. And can we just flow a few times here? Inhale, reach back, toes come up, feel that stretch. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come back, toes come up, feel that stretch. Exhale, come forward. And one more time back, and we'll just hold this stretch here. So right foot is flexed, toes are coming forward toward your face, hands are reaching out, and just go ahead and fold your upper body over your right leg. Breathing into this stretch here, take a deep breath in and out. Inhale. And exhale. Imagine you could send your breath to that stretch, to that hamstring. And go ahead and come forward. Plant your left hand on the inside of your leg and go ahead and reach your right leg, right arm up. Right hand, right arm is reaching up. Gaze is toward your hand. And if it feels good, you can go ahead and lift your left foot and reach back for your foot. Reaching for the outside of your foot here. And again, just breathing into this stretch, taking it nice and slow here. Another deep inhale. And out. Adjusting however you need. You like to keep that arm reaching up. We're holding onto that foot for one more breath and then coming down to your mat. Go ahead and bring your foot to the edge of your mat now. So still pointing forward, legs still bent at 90 degrees, and just feeling this stretch in your hips. You could start here on your hands, or if it feels good, you can come down onto your forearms. Down onto your forearms, just getting that deeper stretch now in the hips. Go ahead and let your head relax and be heavy. Just letting it all go. Let your neck go, let your upper body go. Just resting on those forearms. Go ahead and breathe into that hip. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more deep breath in. And exhale, coming back onto your hands if you're not already. We'll take this one step further. Go ahead and open your foot, first pointing it to 45 degrees now, and almost opening it up just like a book. So opening your foot up, bringing your right knee will open up. And again, deciding what's best for you, what feels best for you, not worrying what this looks like, what mine looks like. All of our bodies are different. Even mine is different depending on the day and how I'm feeling. So listening to yourself, always deciding if you're going to keep it here on your hands or coming down onto your forearms and breathing in into this hip opener. You should feel something. Let yourself feel it. Remind yourself right now why you came, why you showed up on your mat today. Maybe it's to give yourself some time for yourself to move in your body, to stretch your muscles. Whatever it was, just coming back to that intention, to that why. And if you'd like to take it even deeper, bringing that left leg up again, or left foot up again, coming onto the forearm of your left arm and reaching back with your right hand, opening up your chest now, reaching back, looking up high to the sky, open up that chest. One deep breath in and out. Two more breaths here. You can do it. One more. Inhale and exhale. Last breath in and exhale. Release. Slowly, carefully come out of this. This is a deep stretch. Bring your foot back to center. And we'll go ahead and do those crosses back and forth, feeling that opening in your hips now. Reaching back, gaze to your knee. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, reach back. Woo! Go ahead and come to all four corners of your front feet here. Just bringing your left foot forward, coming to a standing position. Wiggle out those hips, bending one knee and the other. And getting ready to do that on the opposite side here. We'll start with a halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, look up, exhale, fold forward. Plant your hands, step back to that chaturanga, high plank to low, coming on your knees. This is your deep flow, taking it as slow as you like. And coming into downward facing dog. Moving to that left side crescent lunge, left foot reaches up. Coming down, back knee is down. Front is in that 90-degree position, knee over ankle. Go ahead, reach up, look up, and just plant your hands down. Stretching back, extending your toes towards your face, coming forward, exhale. Inhale, reach back, forehead to knee. Exhale, reaching up, looking up. One more like that. Just opening up. And this time plant your right foot, right hand down. Left hand reaches up. Grounding that right hand into the mat, left hand reaching up high to the skies. If someone is pulling you, if you would like to take this deeper, bringing that right leg, or right foot up, reaching with your left hand now, opening your chest toward your left knee, looking up, gaze is up, chin is up. Take one more deep breath in here. Exhale. Staying for one more breath, I lied. And exhale, release. Now opening up that foot, it should be somewhere in the center of your mat. Now bringing it almost to the edge of your mat here. You can see my foot is parallel to the edge of my mat. Coming onto hands underneath your shoulders. If this feels like a good stretch for you, you know where we're going, you can decide. Or you can come onto your forearms. Taking it a little bit deeper, depending on how you and your hips are feeling today. Go ahead, let your neck go. And again, just sending that breath to your hips, breathing in through your nose Exhale through your nose. A lot of people refer to yoga as a moving meditation, and I think that's really all it is that focus on the breath, that consistent, deep breathing that relaxes your mind at the same time as moving, stretching, energizing your body. And that's why we just feel so good when we're done. And you are almost there. Going ahead now and doing that same thing, opening, bringing first your left foot to that 45-degree angle and opening it like a book. Doing this on your hands just so you can control what feels good. And once you've found that position that feels good to you, that feels like you're definitely getting a stretch, but this shouldn't feel painful at all. So adjusting whatever feels good for you, you know yourself. You want to push yourself just enough to feel that stretch. Go ahead, come down to your forearms and just breathe into that hip here. Yeah, noticing your thoughts as you get quiet and still with yourself, noticing your thoughts, how you speak to yourself in challenging times. Reminding yourself that you can do this, that this is only temporary. You can hold anything for 30 seconds, do anything for 30 seconds. And just remembering how good that release is going to feel. And just one more deep breath in. And exhale, coming back very slowly. Does not have to look the most graceful here. Just slowly coming back, bringing that foot back to center. Hands on either side of your foot. We'll go ahead and rock back and forth here. Inhale, bringing your bum to your back foot, nose to your knee, and coming back up, chest up, gaze up, reach back, look back, bum back. Coming forward, flat foot, chest up, gaze up. One more time, reaching back now. Coming back. Now go ahead and bring that back leg back and going into child's pose here. Knees wide, feet together, bum to your feet, reaching those fingers forward. And just breathing here. Getting those nice deep belly breaths, letting everything go in your body, allowing yourself this time to rest, to feel how open, how stretched your hips, your legs are feeling. We'll go ahead and we'll do one more pose, pigeon pose, my favorite. Go ahead and come into downward facing dog. Paddling out one knee, the other. You'll be bringing your gaze to the straight leg, just opening up. Getting that twist in your hips, in your waist. That's it. Bring your toes together at the back of your mat. Lift that right leg high, and you're going to bring your right knee to your right hand and foot to your left hand. Go ahead and walk that back leg back. And here in this pose, you want to keep your hips pointing forward. You don't want to be jumping into your right hip or your left hip. You should feel fairly straight. Imagine there's headlights on your hips. They should be pointing forward. So doing whatever you need to, adjusting whatever height. Maybe you're here, maybe you're lower. Again, not worrying about what it looks like, worrying about what it feels like in your hips. Again, you should be feeling it right here, that nice deep stretch. And once you found that placement that feels good for you, back leg is straight back, go ahead and come down. Again, you can stay here if this is enough for you, if you're feeling really tight today in your hips. Or you can come down to your forearms. Or you can reach your arms forward and just let your forehead rest on the mat here. That's it. If you feel like your bum is lifted, you can even put a pillow or something, anything to support you on your right side there. And then again, just coming back to that breath, those deep inhales and exhales, reminding yourself that you can do anything, that this is only temporary. Feeling that wonderful stretch, remembering why you chose to show up for yourself, for your body on the mat here today. Breathing into it. Thanking your body for flowing with you today, for being able to do these movements today. Taking one more deep breath in here. And exhale, slowly coming back again, very slowly here. These are deep stretches. Be patient, be gracious with yourself here. Oof, I know I feel it. So if you do, you're doing it right, I promise. Coming up into that downward facing dog again, pedaling out those hips, bending one leg and the other. Ooh, maybe you hear some cracks just like me. And when you're ready, coming onto that left side, left leg goes high to the sky, left knee, left wrist. Reach that right leg back to where you feel it, where you know you are reaching your limits here. You know yourself. You know when you're playing small and you know when you're pushing yourself. So I want you to push yourself, feeling that stretch. But remember, we're not looking to feel pain here. You want to feel a nice stretch. It should feel good. And when you're ready, once you find that stability in your hips, coming down to your forearms, or if you just like to let your entire upper body rest, coming all the way down to your chest, to your forehead, to your cheeks. Maybe putting a pillow underneath you if that's available underneath your chest. Just let your entire upper body go. That's not what we're focusing on. And remember to send that deep, beautiful breath into your hips. A deep breath in. And exhale. And out. 2 more deep breaths here. When you're ready, coming up slowly at your pace, just coming back into that child's pose here. Knees wide, toes together, reaching forward now. Forehead to your mat. Just feeling how different your hips feel. We're known to store emotion in our hips. So, doing this work is so important to get out any stuck emotions, thoughts, feelings. This is why we flow, not only for our bodies, but also our minds. Looking at the shifts that you have created in your body, in your mind. Maybe feeling more clear, more calm, more centered, more connected to your body. It's so often we're too busy living in our heads that we don't really feel into our bodies. So thank yourself for doing this practice with me here today. Go ahead and come into shavasana now. So just rolling over and just lying on your mat now, bringing your knees or your ankles wide, feet wide, let your feet, I can't talk anymore. I'm obviously feeling more calm. Your feet flopping to either side. Tuck your shoulders in. Let your arms just be wide. Let your hands just relax, palms facing upward, fingers naturally curling in. Just begin to feel yourself land here now, feeling your feet heavy into the ground. Feeling that relaxing heaviness moving up your ankles to your knees, your thighs, your hips. Feel your hips release, soften, and relax. You have done all the work, and now it's time to just relax and let it all sink in, let it all integrate in, let yourself feel the benefits of what you've just done for yourself in your body, allowing all the muscles in your body to soften and relax. Feeling your hips softening and relaxing now. Feeling that space that you've created in your hips now. And moving that relaxation into your belly. Just letting your belly soften and relax. We hold it in all day, just soften and relax. And feel that flow of relaxation, that peace, that calm, that comfort move up into your chest and your shoulders, moving down your arms, your elbow, wrist, hands, fingers, all the way to your fingertips, softening and relaxing. And lastly, feeling that flow of relaxation, that calm, that comfort, that peace, that presence flowing up into your shoulders, your neck, your head. Just noticing how you feel, thanking yourself for showing up. You did it. And when you're ready, just beginning to wiggle your fingers, your toes, maybe bending your legs. Bring them into your chest now. Wrapping your arms around, oh, swaying side to side. When you're ready, slowly rock and roll up to a seated position. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy this deep flow yoga flow, that you're feeling more calm, more centered, and have a wonderful rest of your day.